So many years ago, I'm not going to tell you how many years, but many years ago when I first got into beauty school, which is in like 2000, right? I remember I always loved doing hair, right? I used to do hair for my dad when they had the roller set with the what's that the paper. That's way back, right? But I remember when my ex was like, "Hey, I think you should go to beauty school," and I was like, "Really?" And we enrolled, and it was an all Hispanic school. I always tell you the story. It was all Hispanic school. I was the only black girl. It was a couple of black Hispanic girls, but I was the only black American girl in the school. It was LaBelle Beauty Academy, all right? And so in Miami. And I remember feeling all kind of emotions and stuff like that. And my ex said to me, he said, whatever you start, whenever you start something, make sure you create good habits. Because if you create good habits, it will follow you all the way through and you'll be able to execute on a more cleaner way, a good way, and then you don't have to try to redo, go back and correct the bad habits if you start off doing it correctly. And I think that was some of the best advice he ever gave to me and that's how I am in my life. So even when I started beauty school, we have habits like if you cut hair, you immediately sweep it up. You don't cut hair and then blow dry the hair, whether it's weave or anything, because that's, germs, different bacterias. You don't know what was in the hair. So just like little small habits like that, or every time, make sure you change my combs. Just the simple things that you may be like, oh, that's not a big deal. It is a big deal, right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up because we've talked about bad practices. Y'all know this is what I do. And one of the things I wanted to point out to you is how you can create good habits, because you already know what not to do. So I decided to help you to detach from the bad habits that you have created that can keep you from continually being bald or keep you from being bald. So we're gonna go through these steps real quick. All right, and I pray that this video helps you guys out. All right, so the first step is being aware, right? So a lot of us, it's kind of hard to be aware when we're constantly putting the hair extensions and different things in it because we tend to want to ignore the issues. So making yourself aware is one of the best things that you can do. So what exactly am I doing to my hair every week that could be slowing my growth? And you know what that is. What is it that you're doing every week or you're not doing every week that's actually slowing your growth? You know the goal that you want, you know where you want your hair at, but what am I doing that's slowing that process down, okay? Because maybe what I've been doing, of course, not maybe, what I've been doing is not adding up, right? So one of the things you want to do is, you know what it is, some of the things, and I've seen it in the comments, tight braids, constantly wearing the wigs, or glue that suffocate your hair follicles, constant heat styling without protection. A lot of us are doing that. It's like, hey, let me just hurry up and put this in. It's one time, and then before you know it, you're doing that all week. Neglecting scalp hygiene, buildup, and odor. What I would advise you to do as an action play is to journal or film your weekly hair routine to spot harmful patterns. So that is one way. Now you're going to be aware of it and identify like, oh, so if you have to journal and say, this is what I did, or if you have to, if you want to video yourself, that's good. So you can see your routine so you can identify the issue. The second thing I want you to do is replace it. Don't just remove it. So that's a lot of things. A lot of times we'll say, oh, you know what? Oh, that's what's taking my hair out. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But you don't replace it with anything. So you'll find yourself struggling with missing that, For instance, a lot of people, when you sew in tracks in the hair, people still get tracks sewed in their hair, in between the hair, right? Which is not bad. But what happens is now that their hair has gotten to a certain length and they're like, I really don't need the extensions anymore. when they take the extensions out, they kind of feel like it's naked. So what I tell them to do is do a nice roller set, something that gives you fullness. If their hair is long enough, do a nice roller set or a nice cut that's going to give you volume and different things like that, so you won't feel like your hair is thin, because it's really not. It's just mentally you're so used to putting the extension in, that's an issue, right? So habits stick because they serve a purpose. Convenience, right? Confidence and quick styling. So that's the habits. Those are bad habits. Like, oh, I can hurry up. Y'all know what we said. If you watched Beauty Pioneers Sunday, it's up already, the video. You'll see where we talked about the Black woman is the only woman that comes into a salon or comes to her hairstylist and want to know what hairstyle that she can use that lasts the longest, which is absurd, right? Because of the fact that if you want the hairstyle to be used the longest, you want the longest hairstyle, that means that you're going to neglect and do all of the bad habits. So you have to replace it, right? So instead of tight braids, do loose twists or crochet and breaks in between. So that's perfect. Y'all know I did a video on one of the best hairstyles that I liked when it comes to hair extensions was crochet, because you don't have to have it so tight on your hair and you can still get that gorgeous look, right? And it doesn't have to be tight. Daily flat ironing, don't do that. Instead, go ahead and learn how to silk wrap your hair. Just wrap your hair around, not silk wrap it, but wrap your hair around, tie it down with a silk scarf and go to bed. Comb it down and it should be fine. So, or I'm gonna tell you a really good one, roller setting your hair. Now in North Carolina, they did this a lot. In North Carolina, we would roller set the hair, then we would wrap it, and then we would put the plastic over it and, silk wrap it and put them under the dryer. But the great thing that I loved about it is that it actually gave bounce to the hair, more bounce, more body. And as the hair got older, as the week was coming to an end, when it was flat, it still had body in it. So, and it's healthy for you. You're roller setting your hair, you're going under the dryer, taking it out, you're wrapping it in silk wrap, all right? Grease petroleum. Instead of grease petroleum, the waxes, the edge tamers, lightweight oils like jojoba. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But the other thing, you got tea tree oils. I just did a video yesterday about why your hair has an odor. So I did name some of the oils there as well. Remember, oil is the polish. You still want to put a leave-in creamy conditioner into your hair as well. All right, don't leave it light. Third thing, mindset. A mindset shift. Stop trading your long-term growth for short-term looks. And y'all know I always make this comment to you. I said we're making short-term decisions that are going to affect you in the long run. And what does that look like? Many bald spots come from choosing cute today over healthy for years. So a lot of us, we see the cute hairstyles, the gel, the sleek ponytails, all those gorgeous things, but what is happening in the long run, it's affecting the health of your hair, right? So create affirmations. My natural beauty is growing in, not breaking off. So start speaking to yourself. Even if it doesn't look like what you wanted to, continue to speak positivity, into yourself and into your hair. You're like, oh my gosh, look at it. Start getting to know your hair. Start, just like you study and learn about the wigs and it's what I got to use, or the weaves, what I got to use, what kind of shampoo to use to keep that curl pattern, all those different things. Do that with your hair, okay? Start breathing life into it, and as you continue to start training your hair, trust me, you will see a difference in it, okay? Remind yourself, every choice today equals a thicker hairline tomorrow. And that's for you that may believe that you have lost your hairline and that you don't have edges. Believe it or not, a lot of you are not permanently bald. But if you don't stop and you continue on, you will be like these women in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, telling you in the comments saying, I have traction alopecia, all right? Accountability. This is number 5 and the last one, accountability and coaching. Breaking hair habits is like breaking food or relationship patterns. It's easier with support. Now, you guys know that I am actually creating a community. I didn't tell you guys this part, but we're going to create a community. I'm trying to figure out on what platform I'm going to put it on. But on that platform, you guys will be able to talk about the issues, have the support team. I'm just making a community of it. And then also, I am offering coaching. All right. So you'll see my email. You can email me if you're looking for coaching to help you go ahead and give you the support and give you different ideas, change to help you shift your mindset. Some of you may have already lost your hair, and I'll give you some information and help you through that process as well. So you're definitely going to need that. Find a community or a coach like your program, like my program that I'm going to be creating. You guys should be hearing about the program and the platform it's going to be on no later than next week or maybe by this Sunday. Okay, so I'm still in the works with that. Dawn and I are working on creating something for you, and it's going to be really, really big. It's not just going to be the everyday thing that you see, how to do this cute hairstyle. No. We're going to help you restore your hair. We are combating CCCA and traction alopecia. We are combating that. So we are creating some programs just for you. And then also within ourselves, one-on-ones coaching, you can get that as well. But I am offering one-on-one coaching now, so you can just see that in the email that I send, that I post up under this video. And encourage women to track progress and scalp photos. So when you start this journey, right? Because now you're on the journey to grow your hair. This is not like New Year's Eve when you're like, you know what? It's New Year's. It's time for me to turn a new leaf, and I'm gonna just grow my hair. And then 3 weeks in, your hair is here, but you want to know why it's not here 3 weeks in, and now you done gave up. No. I want to challenge the women that are facing hairline thinning, right? That your edges are gone. I want to challenge the ones that see the top of their head that have they have bald spots in different areas. I want to challenge you guys that if you know what's going on, you can do it quietly. That's why I'm just gonna post my email where you can book your one-on-one coaching, but you don't have to suffer in silence. You can actually fix it in silence as well. And a lot of you, like I keep telling you, you don't have permanent hair loss. And I know it's an embarrassing thing. And then you're like, I'm gonna continue to wear these wigs and weaves. And it doesn't even cost a lot to restore your hair. You can still do those things, but there's a way that you can do it that's gonna help you grow your hair back. But it's up to you to make that decision, right? I can only be the messenger. I can only continue to give you the education, but there's certain things, a lot of you come and you ask questions in the comments. I really can't answer them because everybody has a different DNA. Everything is a different situation. So I can't give you advice. I can give you general advice, but you may need something specific on what you're going through. It could not necessarily be alopecia or CCCA. It could be something medical, right? So we have to find those things out before anything, but it's going to take you to step up and get the help that you need. So I'm here to encourage you, to let you know, don't give up on your hair. Don't give up on your beauty. A lot of you are absolutely gorgeous. Really quick, I saw a video with Saweetie. I think she's a rapper, right? My Type, I think she did a song, My Type. I think that's a cute song, right? But they showed a picture of her with no makeup on and her actual hair. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, she was prettier without all of that. So it's like almost like taking off the mask, and I'm like, dang, she actually is a naturally beautiful girl. A lot of you are the same way, but because you don't believe in it, maybe something happened to you, somebody spoke something bad in your life, a parent, a loved one, a significant other spoke something in your life, maybe something traumatic happened, and you just gave up. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. So with that being said, you first have to, in order to start growing your hair back, you have to detach from the bad habits that you have created. All right, and that is going to be within the mindset shift. And I'm going to go through it real quick one last time. Replace, don't just remove. Oh, I'm skipping it. Awareness, identify the issue at hand, right? And don't beat yourself up on it. Just make it aware. Journal, right? These are the actions you want to do. Journal your weekly routine. Replace, don't just remove. So if you're going to stop doing tight braids, you can still do braids, but maybe do 2-strand twists and make sure it's not too tight on the hair. Daily flat ironing, change that. Mindset shift, stop trading long-term decisions. You're making short-term decisions that's going to affect you in the long run. Shift the mindset, right? And speak affirmations into your hair, into you, your natural beauty. Recognize how beautiful you are inside and out. Also, that's mindset shift. And create triggers and boundaries. Did I skip this one? I think I skipped this. It was number 4. I'm sorry, guys. Create triggers and boundaries. I wrote this stuff out. Keep a satin scarf, pillowcase visible. Sleep protection becomes automatic. So always, yeah, I leave mine on my pillowcase once I do everything, or I put it in my nightstand so I can just take it out and put it on. It's like a good habit. Set style detox. Days where you go wig free for scalp rest. Detox. So maybe you're not going anywhere a certain amount of weekends. Don't put no wig on your head. Give scalp massages. Give your hair a rest. Let it breathe. You can do that, okay? Where no one can see you. Replace, what is this? YouTube lace install binges with hair health content. So instead of looking at videos where they're telling you how to install your hair extensions, where they're telling you to DIY and you can like, now that's wrong. Now they're using bad products. Instead of looking at those videos, look at videos where they're healthy. And I know y'all be seeing them natural hair where they don't look so great, but we have some phenomenal. It was a girl that I saw recently. She did a silk press, beautiful work. You know what I mean? And she's a cosmetologist. But find hairstylists that you can look at their work and say it's healthy. The hair looks healthy. You can don't see smoke coming out as they're flat ironing the hair or different things like that. Find healthy content. So you're restoring everything. It's just like in life. You know what I mean? You don't want to continue, if you're doing something bad, whether it's drugs or whatever, you're not going to continue to go to the drug house. You're going to go to the recovery center so you can stop doing those things. So it's the same process in every area of your life, But right now we're talking about your hair. So I pray that this video helps you. And for those of you that are looking for one-on-one coaching, that have the questions or whatnot, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you guys. I love you, and I pray that this video has helped you, all right, and bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you tomorrow, next video. Bye.